Hi friends, my name is Claire and today we are reviewing sheepy yarn, so please stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here I make content about what it is like to live on the autism spectrum and anything else that feels good to me, including the occasional yarn review. So if that sounds interesting to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention I put out videos 3 times a week. I kind of went through a project hiatus because I had started working on a few projects that were not sparking joy. I had these grandiose, cool ideas, and I felt like I needed to put them down for just a little bit and collect my thoughts and see how I wanted to move forward. So I actually started this project probably in March or April when the yarn companies were coming out with their special edition spring yarn collections. I even started filming a video because I thought that this would be the perfect yarn to make myself a bunny costume. How do I want to put it? I wanted some pajamas that looked like fuzzy shorts and a bunny big old sweatshirt. I started that project and I did the shorts just to see how it would go, and then I plowed forward trying to make the top, and it just wasn't what I thought it would be. And not that it was bad, it was fine. It's just that I thought it was going to be a little bit thinner, and this yarn works up very thick. They still do sell this on Joann's website and I believe a few other websites. I also saw that they have relaunched the shearling yarn with new packaging and in more colors, which I think is great because I really do like this for what it is. This came out in something they called the Little Critters collection. The pink one is called Plush Pink. The other color that I purchased is called Bunny Brown, which is probably the reason that I thought, okay, I want to make a bunny sweatshirt out of this. I originally saw this yarn from Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet, unboxed it, and as soon as she opened it, for some reason, I knew that I wanted to own it. So I ordered it right away. Retail, it went for $9.99 a skein. I know I got it at least 20% off, $7.99. If you buy it from this collection from Joann's.com, it is on sale now for $7.99. The yarn is 100% nylon. You get 250 grams or 8.8 ounces. It has been tested for harmful substances and they are calling it a super bulky 6, which I would agree with in that it works up to a super bulky 6. I think that this would be a great yarn for everyone who likes that UGG look, but they don't want to wear lamb because it is super, super soft, just so wonderful. And also it is generally easy to work with if you've worked with fuzzy or fur yarns before, as long as you're good at I don't know if this is okay to say, like stick it in the next hole kind of crochet. You can't really see what you're doing. You kind of have to feel your way around. As long as you've done that before, you should be okay with this yarn. I have not seen one single review on this yarn on YouTube. I've looked all over. I know that if you type in Bernat Sheepy, some other things come up with Bernat Blanky yarn, and also a tutorial that looks like they're using Bernat Sheepy, but they're not upon further investigation. As far as what the yarn looks like, you're basically getting one central strip and then the material has been woven into that strip and it's all kind of facing one direction. But as you work with it, it doesn't really matter because it all comes together and looks like one single fluffy fleece. So the reason that my original idea didn't work out is because this works up a lot thicker than I thought it would. It does recommend that you use a size 10 crochet hook, which is an N15, 10 millimeter. And that did work, but even when you use the recommended size, it turns out to be almost an inch thick. I decided to unravel everything that I had made and go ahead and try and make the blanket that was on the front of the label. I think I bought 6 balls of the bunny brown and I was able to unwrap about 5 of them. So I thought I'd be able to get a pretty good size because the blanket on the label says that they used 5 balls for the blanket and a hook size 10 millimeters. But what it doesn't say is how big is the blanket going to be. Now, I do believe I did it to gauge. It's looking pretty good. I haven't finished it yet. I don't think that I want to do the fringes that they have coming off of the blanket. So I figure 5 balls would make an even bigger blanket. It's fine. That is not how it has turned out. I think that I love the yarn. The picture is a little bit misleading. I don't think that this blanket is as big as they make it look on the label, and they sure as heck didn't tell you how big the blanket was going to end up. It just tells you that 8 stitches by 8 rows would be a 4-inch square. So you're not getting enough to make anything bigger than a large baby blanket. But what I think I may do is go ahead and buy a few more balls of bunny brown so that I can keep growing my blanket. As far as how this crochets up, because that's all that really matters, right? This is probably about 4 balls. It's about, let's see, 4 feet wide, so about a twin size throw blanket. And this is how thick it is right now. It does have good stretch to it, which I like. And the pattern that they gave is a 1-row repeat, and that makes it really easy. And it makes it all go by pretty quickly. I think I probably spent maybe 6 hours on this, watching different TV murder shows. In the picture of the blanket on the label, you kind of see the holes a little bit better, but to see them when I've made my own, you really have to stretch it. I kind of like the looser look, but I guess it's nice that it's pretty close together too. And as I mentioned, it is super duper thick. Oh, it's so cozy. So nice. It just feels like a fall, beautiful, warm thing to sit out on your porch with. So I hope that everyone found this super helpful. I know my project's not done yet, but I think no matter what stitch you did, first of all, you'd have to do, you know, a larger crochet hook. And no matter what stitch you put in, there's not going to be any stitch definition. So it doesn't really matter if I finish the entire blanket to show you. I forgot, I also made slippers for my husband from some bulky 6 kind of wool mix. Everyone loves these, they're super ugly. I will link the YouTube video that I used down below. I don't have both slippers to show you because the puppy got them. One of the slippers has been compromised. I lined the top row of the slipper with that nice shearling, and then inside I made an insert, just a square to go on the inside of the slipper. Other things I thought I could do with it is maybe make a costume out of it for a dog. That's something I thought would be cute, like a teddy bear costume. Like it would be really cute on a blanket as a trim. That would be very cute. Okay friends, that's gonna be it for me today. I hope that you really enjoyed this video of me talking about the Bernat Sheepy Yarn and showing you a little example of what it looks like worked up. Whew, it's so warm. So please enjoy. I hope that you make your own projects as well. I have more crochet videos coming up, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks, guys.